These days, there's a lot of oversimplification of spiritual teachings. Now, on the one hand, spiritual teachings themselves are actually quite simple. They're meant for all of us. They're not meant only for the wisest or the longest meditators or the most enlightened or the most renounced. They're actually meant for all of us. So they are simple, and yet these days we're seeing a lot of teachings being taken out of context and then kind of readapted to just suit our own desires, our own egos, our own wishes, our own rationalizations. And this is not a good thing, because spiritual wisdom has the power to transform our lives. It is that which we're supposed to use to live our lives. But it has to be used in context and in the way that it is really intended. There's a beautiful story of some disciples of a guru. And the guru is teaching the disciples that everything is God. Everything is God. Whatever they may see, everything is God. And this is one of the core teachings of our culture. The core of Advaita Vedanta is there's nothing but God. When we say aham brahmasmi, it means I am God. Nothing but God. So these students are learning from the guru, there is nothing but God. Everything is the divine. So one day, the students are out in the marketplace, and suddenly they hear this cry, "Get out of the way, get out of the way. Wild elephant. Elephant is running rampant through the streets." So the disciples run except one. And they say to him, "Come, come, come." And he says, No, you people are not very good disciples. Didn't you hear our guru say, everything is God? This elephant is also God. I am also God. The elephant and I will meet in our awareness of God. They try to get him to leave, but he stays. Now all the villagers are yelling, "Get out of the way, get out of the way. Elephant gone loose, running wild." The man says, "No problem. He is also God. I am also God." The elephant man, what they call the mahout, the guy who rides the elephant, who's with the elephant, he now is yelling that he can't even control the elephant. "Get out of the way, get out of the way," he's yelling. But this disciple decides, I am the only one who realizes the elephant is God. I'm also God. So he doesn't get out of the way. So the elephant comes, picks the disciple up in his trunk, wraps him in his trunk, picks him up, flings him hundreds of feet, throws him down. The poor disciple breaks basically every bone in his body. The other disciples run looking for him. Is he alive? Is he okay? The guru also comes. Maybe they'll find the disciple still alive. So they find him, bones broken but very much still alive. And boy, is he angry. He sees the guru and he says, "You've almost killed me. I was just trying to live what you taught, that everything is God. And look, it almost got me killed." And the guru said, "This was your ego. You did not take the full wisdom. You took only the little part that suited you to make you feel like the big man who wasn't afraid of the elephants." He said, "When I told you everything is God, why did you think that meant only you and the elephant? What about all the villagers telling you to get out of the way? What about the elephant man, the mahout, the guy who knows the elephant, telling you to get out of the way? Aren't they also God? But in your ego, you didn't take the full teaching. And this is what happens to so many of us, and where we get, metaphorically, we land on our backs, we land on our face, we get hurt, we suffer. Because we don't get the full depth of the teaching. So make sure that you're not just getting your spiritual teachings in memes or in 30-second bites, but that you're actually getting the context, the depth, the meaning, the implementation, how to live it in your life, and the true wisdom. Because that is simple, but sometimes it takes a little more than a meme. So allow yourself to get the fullness of it, so that it really can teach and transform you.